君のハートにとびきり元気をあげるね絶対アイドルドキドキが止まらない Oh my god, hello everybody! Today is January 24th and we're starting another stream here at Magical Cinnamon. If you're here, do not forget to drop a like on the stream. And today is a special but sad day because it is the day in which we're going to say goodbye to our idols. I am ready to root for them one last time. My heart is a little broken. It's going to be hard to say goodbye. It's going to be hard to deal with this moment. The idols have been extremely important to me, and I have really felt the kirakilala throughout this season. My heart always goes kyun kyun, and I was able to take lots of first steps. Win, win, wink. 2025 was a very special year to me, and I feel like the idol Precure were there every time, giving me courage, giving me power and hope for the next day, to keep on going forward. You know, I have been very overwhelmed this week thinking about the final moment, and I'm just not ready. I'm just not ready, but at the same time, I need to be thinking about the fact that I'm still gonna have one last moment with the idols. And Precures, they live forever, right? Every season lives forever in our hearts and in merchandise, and they keep on appearing in movies and All-Stars. And there's also the Thanksgiving event. It's not going to be the same thing, obviously, but oh my god. Girl. Hello, I haven't checked the chat yet. I'm sorry. I'm going to open the chat now. Who became Kirakilala today? Banane! Yay! Hello, everyone. Oh my god, Ariel, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, let me just say, the members, do not forget to check out the members tab if you would like to participate in today's video later. It's just a little thing, but if you'd like to participate, it's there. But it's like, do it only until the time of the stream, because I won't have time to do it more. Hello, babies. Let me see who's here. Let me see. Hello, Milo. Hello, Mila. Milo and Mila. Hello. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Emi. Hello, Pinkberry. Hello, Ritsuo. Hello, Keto. Hello, Emil. Hello, Yes. Hello, Banana. Hello, Vicky. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Naga. Hello, Sophie. Hello, Callie. Hello, Tunes. Hello, Potato. Hello, Lynette. Who else is here? Omi Q. Hello, babies. Hello, Jeannie. I'm sorry if I didn't say hello, Cookie. Hello. It's a very bittersweet goodbye. It's raining so hard outside. I love the rain. Unless things are bad with the rain, because sometimes the rain is way too strong and it destroys things. My birthday is right around the corner. That's amazing. Yay.
At macOS_Mojaviask donated $1.99 through Super Chat. I will be Miss Idol Precure a lot.
Thank you, Cookie. Thank you very much. Can I still call you Cookie? I mean, or do you want me to call you Mojave or Mac OS? I don't know. I'm sorry. Hello, Jacob. Hello. I don't want Queen Kirakilala Uta and Mero to leave. Me neither. We're going to sing happy birthday to Anthony today. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to do it. Now it's time to sing my belated. We're going to sing Anthony, 28 years old. That's amazing. Good job. You're way older than me. Oh my god, Geocub. Let me tell you one thing. I heard the news on the ice. I don't know if I can say it here. I heard it, and girl, I I don't know. Like, as someone who is not from the United States, what happens to me is that what comes to us is so absurd, is so out there, and I look at it and I can't believe things are happening. Because like, I am someone who grew up in the 90s. By the way, I'm excited because Star Detective is going to be in the 90s, at the end of the 90s, but still, I grew up in the 90s, and there was this image of the US being the country of freedom, being the country of progress, the place we all wanted to be in. It was like the American dream was sold to us in such a powerful way, and it was such a strong culture. And now, like, when we grow up and we start actually seeing what it really is, it's like, girl, it's like the total opposite. And I mean, it's not something that it's happening now. It's been like, I've known, like, and I've broken out of the American dream thing. Madonna taught me that there's no American dream, American lie. Girl, but like, it's bizarre to see this. It's really bizarre. Like, I can't really put into words. I can't put into words the things that I've been seeing because of ICE and because of the action. Because like, we see horrible things being done by lots of different countries, but the things I see, the things that come to us that are not from the United States, that we get from ICE, is so dystopian. It's so scary, and I really have no words to describe. I have no words to describe. Absurd, absurd, absurd. I'm bald. I'm auntie. That's true. That's true. I thought you were at unk status. What does that mean? Hello, Vera. Hello, T. Nada, meu amorzinho. Hello, Masked. Rest in peace, Idol Precure. Girl. I mean, there's still the movie to come out, right? I'm getting balder by the day, girl. This side of my head is balder than this side. Like, I have a little bit more hair here than here. And we're going to have the baton pass today. Girl, earlier today, I was checking out the baton pass from Wonderful 2 Idol, and it was so cute. And do you guys remember the first scene of Idol Precure? Do you guys remember? Uta on stage. That was the first scene of Idol Precure. That is going to be the end of Idol Precure. It's going to be the concert. It's going to be the end. The show started with the end. The show started with the end. I am 16, girl. Oh, uncle. Okay. Oh my God. Yes. So, girl, I was like, that's the fun thing about the live streams. That's the one thing I love the most about the live streams. We talk about everything in the same minute, and we keep on, going back to one topic and then return. It's really, but as I was saying before, You and Idol Precure has been a super special season for me. I have been really touched by it, really touched by the characters. And I just want to ask you guys one thing, which is, in today's episode, I'm going to do my usual episode review. And in this episode review, there is a different Idol Corner. And I would love for you to check it out. And I would love for you to watch it. Because this is a little stupid, but I did the last Idol Corner during the week. And while I was editing, it's short. It's like, Geocub!
At GeoCubATL donated $4.99 through Super Chat. I might put my Blue Cure's picture on hold to draw Bomber Girls Precure and Aloha Precure whopping the ice butt.
Do it. I say go for it. Can I play the message again? I can't. I don't know how to do that. But I would play the message again. I'll say you're 5.5. I am just saying things. I'm just saying things. So what I was saying before is that I was doing the Idol Corner and I got emotional while I was editing the Idol Corner. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to do this again. I'm not, the idol dream is kind of like over because I am not going to have the space to talk about idols as I did with Idol Precure. It doesn't make sense to keep on talking about it here at Magical Cinnamon. At least it doesn't make sense. I can still talk about it on streams because I gush over idols here a lot. By the way, Juice just got 6 million views on Amore, mi amore. I have all of the Kiraki lights here with me today. Kokoro kyun kyun shitemasu. Geocup, thank you so much for the super chat, and do it. I think you should do it. I mean, I was talking earlier today. Like, I feel like people feel so powerless during those times, and things are happening. Things keep on happening politically, and we feel powerless. Has nothing to do with the topic, but still, like, we are in the year of the election here in Brazil. It's going to be the presidential election in October. And I can already sense the tenseness and all of the fake news and all of the fabricated news and all of the biases that people are doing to try and benefit the far right here on the streams. It's here on our elections. It's going to be a long, long year. It's going to be a hard year. Obviously, people from the left and people, the minorities are always front in terms of the attacks. Like people like black people, LGBTs, immigrants, and everything. The minorities in general are going to be in the forefront of those attacks, and people from the left as well. And there's going to be so many fabrications. I can already feel the stress because it's going to be a long year when it comes to this. When it comes to politics here, it's going to be a long year. And I think, like, when we think about the situation of the world, I just see things getting worse. Hello, Dustin. I keep going in waves of being sad about you and Idol and excited for Star Detective, but also this feeling every year. I'm very excited for Star Detective. Super, super, super hyped. Also, if you are Brazilian, I reactivated my TikTok and I'm trying to do like Brazil content like with Brazilian Portuguese too. Yee! Perfect Puffin, thank you for being a member. Thank you. I reactivated my Brazilian TikTok. It's been inactive for a long time. I'm going to try to do something there. Not only Precure related, but maybe anime related. I don't know. But I'm going to try. Can't believe this year's leader is a purple Cure. I'll miss Cure Wink. I'm gonna miss the enthusiasm of Cure Kyun Kyun. Kokoro Kyun Kyun shitemasu! Girl, after last week's episode, I feel like Kyun Kyun is the most relatable Cure to me. Nanatan, thank you for being a member. Thank you. I'm gonna miss the dating of Cure Zukin and Cure Kiss. Oh my god. Kanjite you and I kizuna ribon. Hello, Karimar. I'm about to put a Pinterest channel of my Precure AI images I made. Girl. Oh my god. I'm here. I'm still working on Sonia Hysteria. My heart is going cute. I regret not getting any of the Kitty lights. Girl, this is the best time for you to get them because they're gonna get very cheap. After a season is over, it's the best time to get the toys. The one thing, as a merch collector, the one thing you cannot leave for the next year is the acrylics. Some of the acrylics you're never gonna find again. If you are a fan of a character that is not that popular, okay. But if you are a fan of a popular character, be careful. I Miss You and Idol Precure is a pretty good series, and it's great to have idols as cures from last year. Yes. I discovered Juice just because of that song, and I loved it so much. I started listening to them almost every day. Amore Kido. I think it's very nice when you discover a group and you have lots of songs to listen to, lots of music videos to watch. Juice is great. It's probably the group from Hello Project that focuses the most on vocal performance. So most of the members, they have great voices and belting powers that idols don't usually have. But, They're great. This year will be wild with generative AI, girl. My membership badge changed. Yet a year. Parfait Puffin, our baby is born already. I am pregnant with another baby. 12 months. How long is the elephant birthing thing? There's an animal that carries a baby for like more than 12 months, isn't there? Is it a donkey? I don't remember. I'm very bad with little facts like those. But I do remember. Maybe I am that animal carrying that baby for a long time. Oh my god, about to get an idol brooch of Amazon Japan. Girl, as I said, those items, the items from the current season, the season that is saying goodbye, they get very cheap. The transformation items, the attack items, the weapons. If you saw Kabaton in real life, are you going to say, Kokoro kyun kyun shitemasu? I'm not ready to say goodbye to Uta. I've come to appreciate her Kirakilala more lately. I love her Kirakilala. And I love her voice actor. I think her work as Uta was very, very special. And I just love how the series worked with Uta and the way she was discovering herself throughout her journey. It was amazing. I joined Noble's Tea's YouTube channel as a member. That is how you do it. Tea's channel is everything, baby. It's everything. Batamonda. Every time I learn more about the world.
At Parfait Puffin donated £5 through Super Chat. I just want to say, I don't think Shushu Tan is the ugliest anymore. Is this my redemption arc?
It depends. It depends. Who is the ugliest for you now? Who is the... If you say Mashutan... I will not accept Mashutan's slander. I'm joking. I am joking, but Parfait Puffin, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I'm so nervous about Star, but Shadow is keeping me interested. By the way, do you guys have any theories onto Arcana Shadow? I am going to record a video on Arcana Shadow today, in today's live stream. I want to raise some questions about her, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Maybe I should have got the God Idol acrylic stand despite I never saw the movie. That is one of the acrylics that I think is going to be rare. I have two. I have this one. This is from Brujula. And I have this one, which is from the movie shops that were around at the time. So I have those two. This one is bigger. This one is smaller. These acrylics are very small, but they're very beautiful. This set is very beautiful. From the Brujula set, I have Goddess Idol and regular Cure Idol. They all are holding the Kiriki lights. I even saw an acrylic standee of Cure Supreme on eBay, which I didn't know existed. Yes, there are some acrylics from Cure Supreme, from All Stars F. Every movie, in every movie, at least the most recent ones, you're going to find merch of almost every Cure. So I appreciate the insight about that. And even so, I hope after season will be over, Costco will have enough big putty in stock and I'll rewatch the entire thing with my new companion for life. Putty? Putty? The end of You and Idol will hit harder than SMG4. SMG4... Shin Megami Tensei? I never played it. I want to play one. The one that has this guy with long blue hair. Is it the 5? SMV 5, I think. What do you think of Hondo Kaede as voice actress for Precure? I am going to have to be very honest and say that I don't necessarily remember much of her roles. But one of the things that I feel like is special about Precure voice actors is that they all work in the season with a lot of passion. And Hondo Kaede is someone who is where is the here. She is Maple from Bofuri, right? Maple is great. And I also remember her as Miku from Kira Kira, but I very little, like. And Sakura from Zombieland Saga, same. I remember, but little. And I am thinking right now. I'm wondering right now, because we are. One thing that I have talked about in my video from Star Detective is that, well, when we were talking about the staff, is that usually we have one person doing the music. One person doing the music, doing the composing of the songs. In You and Idol, since it was a musical season, we had two people. And this was a first for Precure, but now with Star Detective, the two people that worked in You and Idol are going to keep on working, and they're also going to do Star Detective. In You and Idol, we had Fukuzawa Erika doing the background music and Umase Misaki doing the songs that were sung. And so I am wondering if we're going to keep on having songs that are going to be played in the episodes somehow. Maybe like during the battles, like in Kira Kira, for example. And we're going to have more than one song per character. Because the norm right now in the most recent seasons is that we get one song per character in the character album. We might have duets like we had in Hirogaru, but in Wonderful 2, but we're not really sure. In You and Idol, we had two songs for each of the characters, and I'm counting Zukyun Kiss as one character, but we had two songs. We had the songs that they sung in their attacks, and we also had their character songs. And I'm wondering if we're going to have more than one character song for each of the characters in Star Detective, since we have two composers working in this season. What do you think? Oh, Miss Winky Nana and her friends. Me too, Marco. Me too. I am crazy about Nana. I'm crazy about Nana. I'm waiting. Where is Parfait Puffin's message? Amor for Shushutan. No, regret that I never got the cutie figure of the Kimito Idol girls. They're gonna be sold for a while in like resellers. I got the regular ones. I want the premium ones, but I still didn't get them. I need to wait for my card. But I got the regular ones, and you can get the regular ones for a very good price. Now about to make the quota 2 times over. I see you, but girl, did you see that? Hard work pays off sometimes. Thank you guys. War of the Fairies. We're ready to battle. By the way, I think we can do a little poll. No. Here. Who's your favorite Tanpuri character? No. Fairy. Pochitang. Mashutang. Shushutang. Jet Senpai. Let's see who's gonna win. I believe Jet Senpai is gonna win. I believe. I'm still hoping for Arcana Shadow to do something very unusual and never become part of the Star Detectives. Girl, that would be very unusual. The microphone for Zukyun Kids is expensive. Yes, but the most expensive toy for this season is this motherfucker right here. Girls, this is very expensive. I never put batteries in it. I need to put batteries in it. What if Arcana Shadow is from the past and it's like a parallel with Answer? I would love that. Hello, Ella. I'm not mentally ready for you and I do to end. Perkins, same. I hope Lynn is the voice actress for Eclair, but whoever they choose will be fine. Lynn, I don't know that voice actor. But what a beautiful name. I'm still upset about Eclair being so mysterious. I like it. I like when they don't reveal everything at once and we're left hanging. And I was going to record a video on the new You and Idol merch because we're going to have an acrylic collection for the villains. Girl, Dark Ine. But my boys, Karin and Zakurin. I need that. I really need that. Even Jogi and Kazuma are getting one. But I'm going to wait until the episode airs because there's probably going to be like the big acrylics. I don't know if they're still going to release it because it's like, girl, it's almost over and they haven't announced it yet. So I don't know if those big acrylic stands are going to be released for You and Idol. But I'm going to wait until the episode airs to record this video because I think there's going to be more. I think that's going to be the thing that's going to draw me into to understand who's hell is she and what the hell is that her motive about. Yeah, I'm very curious for Arcana Shadow. Very curious. Which character had the best character development in your opinion? Tyrone, that's a very hard question. I think I would say Macaron. I love her, but no. Macaron. I'm still hoping for Arcana Shadow to be something very unusual. My idea for Arcana Shadow is that she's from the future who messed with the time via her tarot card, since as far as I remember, tarot can read the past, present, and future. Very interesting. Mateus, meu coração está quebrado. Can Arcana be considered a villain to cure? She's a cure and a villain at the same time. She didn't become a cure like the other villain to cures. Exactly. I think that this is going to be something that we're going to have to debate after she joins the team, right? I think that this is something that we're going to be able to discuss because she's very different from every villain to cure that we've ever had. Haven't you heard? I'm the internet girl. Play Mega Man and Castlevania. Girl, I cannot play Mega Man to save my life. That game is way too hard for me. It's way too hard for me. Oh my god, what a hard game. Putty ended up becoming my favorite mascot, and her human form gave me gender envy like crazy. Putty? SMG's Mario fan machinima. Oh. Does anybody play Where Winds Meet? Where Winds Meet? I never played it. I'm hoping for Arcana Shadow to never redeem herself because she's essentially fighting for the right thing as well, and she just can't give that up. Love that. Love that. Mezame Returner. Precure should do collab with Project Sekai since we had one with Kira Kira Precure and Hatsune Miku. Right? I hope that the season Arcana is a villain. I hope that I hope that the reason Arcana is a villain isn't because of something boring and predictable like brainwashing. It doesn't seem like it. I think whenever we had that with Amane, she had, I mean, obviously it can be different. Every season is different from each other. Like the rules of a season are different. But Amane had red eyes when she was brainwashed, remember? So maybe it doesn't seem to be the case with Ruruka. By the way, guys, did you see that this week Toy Animation has been promoting a lot of Star Detective Precure in their English accounts, and even the Brazilian account posted about it too, Toy Animation Brazil, and they were calling Ruruka Moria Ruka. Now, what are your thoughts on the time travel described in Hugto and how they portray it? I think time travel is a concept that I think is very complicated. I think it's very complicated. I usually don't like time travel stories, but I don't think the time travel in Hugto had an issue. Like, I don't think it was hard to understand how it played out. I just didn't like the end and how like they went to basically different timelines. But I think that's not an issue with the time travel itself, like with the rules of the time travel in Hugto, you know? So I don't know, because, and we barely saw the future that Hugton returned to at the end. So I like, we saw a glimpse of it, but we didn't, and we barely saw the future. So we just knew bad things happened in the future and we saw like shadows of the future. It would be more cool that the reason Arcana Shadow is an antagonist is because she just has different goals. That it's just, I think she is gonna be like that. I think she's gonna be someone who works with the Phantom Thieves because she wants to, because she believes in them. Hello, Fufal Mimi! Hello! Are the Tampuri Cures gonna be singing for their finisher or even transformation? Maybe. Hello, Day Lulu! It's currently snowing. Oh my god, I want snow. Very unlikely that she's not joining. She's literally on the first key out of the show and they can't keep her out of the team for long. Yeah, I think she's also going to join. I think that the theory that she wouldn't join is interesting in itself. I don't think it's going to be the case, but the theory itself is interesting, and it would be a very different approach to a season. Very, very different approach to a season. I'm just curious. Have you heard of Laid Back Camp? Yes, I have. I have watched a little bit of the first season, but it's too laid back for me. I need something, you know. I'm someone who doesn't chill. So chill stuff is hard for me. I'm surprised there aren't any of Cure Connect. He was in it for like one episode. There is one acrylic of Cure Connect, and there's another one that's gonna be released from Brujula. There's one from the Pretty Store and one from Brujula. I hope Arcana Shadow won't be copy-paste of Ease. Only brainwashed generals were Smile, Kida Kida, Delicious Party, Go Princess, and You and Idol. I don't think I would consider the You and Idol villains brainwashed. I think I would say they were infused with dark energy that enhanced the darkness they already had inside of them. But they had those darkness sides already inside them. And, you know, like Kari and Zakuri, they had a little bit of darkness. And so they were never really big villains and cruel villains. And sometimes they were controlled to attack, but they were not. When we got to Jogi, for example, Jogi was a little bit more cruel because he had more darkness inside of him. His envy of Kaito got the best of him. And we had Chokinine, who was a being of darkness, but it's like I think the motive of her character was there can be light in darkness, and I think that was the case because she was a being of total darkness, and she was still able to be kind, and she was still able to see to have good moments with with Team Chokiri, and I think that's more or less what they wanted to show with her character, and I really liked it. I was sad. Since you didn't see my message earlier, I'm sorry, I didn't. That bald bear Pochitan is you. Girl, do you have an issue with bald people? No, I'm joking. Girl, because I... Oh my god, girl. You were ruthless. That was a read. That was a read to Pochita. But I'm gonna have to say, I agree with you. Pochitan is indeed the ugliest. I'm not saying Pochitan is ugly, but she was the ugliest. She is the ugliest among them all. But I think I'm gonna like Pochitan. Let's see. Hello, Jamie. Cure Tears is here. Puri. Give me the Kirakilala baton! I have a feeling that Arcana Shadow is an anti-hero in Tampuri. Whoever mentioned PJCK Precure collab idea, Cinnamon showed my art of some of that last week. I really did. Fufal Mimi was doing some art collabs between those two franchises. I noticed the Tampuri poster has 4 gems in each corner. Purple, pink, blue, and white. I'm gonna have to block Mila. Cure Finale is probably the worst villain turned good Precure. You guys are ruthless today. Hello, the Fan Cure Butterfly. Hello, you probably saw the message I deleted, but it was basically just me making a joke saying I was over Kabaton when I'm not. I'll never be over my man. I'm going to have to block Sophia. Hello, Sophia. Watch Arcana change colors and then lose all her fans. Oh my god. Twine Bandai spreading misinformation in their own show. I'm going to draw a green-haired girl with glasses. Do it. No high spam in chat, please. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm late with the chat. The Fancare butterfly. Girl, one hello is enough. I love Kaito Cure Connect. Me too. Have you ever had a cure with glasses in their transformed form? Not from the official teams. I think one of the civilians, one of the international cures from Happiness Charge had, but I'm not sure. But in the official teams, no. Hello, Brandon. Jogi Boleyn Chokinina was honestly the best part of this season. Girl, no, she doesn't deserve it. Chokinina deserves to know light, and she got to know Kira Kira before she was obliterated. Girl, Chokinina was obliterated. No way. Anyway, Leo in his Pochitan era. Girl, that was the biggest read someone ever gave me on stream. I am going to be traumatized for my life. You know what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen? I am going to do hair implants. And I am going to spend all of my money doing hair implants. And I'm going to have to go to the bank to get money to get hair implants because they're very expensive. And when I am leaving the bank, a car is going to run over me. And I am going to go to the hospital. And I am going to die. And the fault is going to be all yours. Girl, the Pochitan era was the best. That was a read, girl. I am indeed in my Pochitan era. Look at this. I'm going to cut my hair this week. Oh, no. Now, do you like onions? I do like onions. I do like onions, but I do like onions. But I don't like them raw. I don't like them raw. Like you're calling everyone ruthless, but you're blocking everyone. I'm going to block everybody. Let's block everyone. I'm going to start with Potato Fam. Then there's Anya Fan. Hello, Anya Fan. Like Dark Dream. I'm going to ban Emi. I'm going to ban Callie. I'm going to ban Keto. I'm going to ban Oni. I'm banning everybody. You get a ban. You get a ban. You get a ban. Gotta get you pastel bear ears. Do it. Do it. Love seeing Chokinina getting panels snapped. Oh my god. I'm not the only Chokinina hater out there. Nothing wrong with raw. Girl, there is a lot of wrong things with that. I'm not gonna say. Sophia was already supposed to be blocked. Why? Leotan, that is my name on this season. Because I am getting read by everyone.
At Foofall Mimi donated £5 through Super Chat. Do you have any hopes for the Tanpuri candy lineup? I want to see chocolate make a comeback.
Foofall, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Girl, we are going to have chocolate from Tampuri. Yes, we are. I can show it later. But we are going to have. We're going to have Choco. No, don't say that. Who's going to pay your bills from YouTube? Girl, I'm going to go to another dimension. Put it in, I don't feel so good. I thought you were going to say another world. Exactly. As Ruffin Manti said, I'm going to go to another world, and there I'm going to be... bald again. I'm going to be bald in every world I am part of. In my isekai journey is going to be me journeying to find hair. Every level I get more hair. You know, that's gonna be my isekai. What's gonna be the name? I died as a bald man and got reincarnated as a bald snake. I don't know, a bald something. That's gonna be the title of my isekai. Oh my god, I got hit with the band hammer. By the way, we're gonna sing our happy birthday. This is the last time. I'm gonna cry. This is the last time we're gonna sing this song. Okay? This is the last time we're gonna sing this song as a happy birthday song. Because then we're gonna get back to and the beat goes on, because I know there's birthdays next week that we're gonna sing for, but today we're gonna celebrate Anthony. Anthony, 28. Oh my god, that's amazing. I hope you had an amazing day during your birthday, and today we're singing for you the last time we sing Happy Birthday to Me by Morning Musume. Let's go. Morning Musume is one of the biggest idol groups ever. 全部は私の全部は私の全部は私の My life 無駄の抵抗をしてやる思い通りにしてやる思い通じ扱いちょ Give it up, give it up Happy birthday Happy birthday 新しい私出来上がった瞬間 Give it up, give it up 私 Give it up, give it up 私に Showtime Give it up for you Give me, give me, give me Happy birthday, Anthony! Yay! Anthony, I hope you had the most amazing day during your birthday. Thank you very much for being here every week, checking out the streams, chatting with us, sharing your ideas, sharing your thoughts, your favorites, and everything else. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Anthony! Yeah, let's all celebrate Anthony Thomas! You! And next week we're singing again. Ooh. The MCAR is girl, no! Is there going to be happy birthday for Cure Answer? Girl, it was yesterday. Or is it today? 24. It's today. It's today. It's today, but next year. I mean, she has a birthday every year. She's 13 today. And next year, she's going to be 14. That was in his banning era as well as his Pochitan era. Chocolina, let's take ibuprofen together. Bald snake. Girl, for every $1 donated to Magical Cinnamon, a new hair will grow on Lil's head. Oh my god. Oh my god, Mila, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. If they make Otona again, let it focus on Hugto. Make the first half on Cure tomorrow and her team, till the second half of the bad end that later Hugto as adult Cure return to help her daughter. That's very confusing to me. I don't understand. It will say out on his balding journey on Red Note if he bends all of us on YouTube. What's Red Note? Feels so strange that Answer technically exists in the present while we watch her in the past. She's not a cure yet while being a cure. Girl, I am very confused. I'm very confused with time travel. Like, as I said, sometimes I can't wrap my head around time travel. I get very, very confused. I get very confused. It's hard. But it's very funny because January is a month that birthdays are very rare in Precure because nowadays, more especially nowadays, because we have merchandise for birthdays, and whenever we're at this point, we have very few merch from the current season. Even though UN Idol is, why don't they stop releasing merchandise from UN Idol. Girl, they never stop. And I think it's interesting because next year we're gonna have this year we're gonna have the birthday merch for Star Detective. I'm very curious to see the birthday merchandise because that's one of my favorite merch lineups. And last year in particular, I think we had the best birthday merch ever with the UN Idol birthday merchandise. We never had something that pretty in Precure history, and the acrylics are, oh my god, the swing acrylics are everything. And I'm very curious to what they do with Star Detective. And we're gonna have at the end of the season, we're gonna have the birthday merch for Cure Answer. Like, we're at the very end of the season, like the last week of the season, probably, because 24 is gonna be the last episode. So in the last episode, we're gonna have the birthday merch release for Cure Answer. And I think this is going to be a very smart move in terms of writing. I think it's going to fall in perfectly with the series because we probably know she's going to go back to the present in that day, and time would probably not have passed for her. That's the theory we've all been having, and I really believe this is going to be the real thing. But also, I also believe that this is going to be very emotional, but also merch-wise is a very smart move because all of the Cure Answer fans are going to be sad that the season is ending, so they're going to give it their all to celebrate her birthday. I feel like, at least. So I feel like it's going to sell like crazy. Hello, Hacky! I'm not ready. Oh, by the way, today I got some beverages to make a drink to watch the last episode, and I'm gonna make a drink inspired by the Idaho Ribbon style. Not really, it's just because it's a red drink, and I'm gonna put strawberries in it together with condensed milk, and so it's gonna turn pink. So it's red with pink. So I'm like, okay, it's the Idaho Ribbon style drink. It's not, but I want it to be, and I'm gonna do it, and you're gonna see it later because I'm probably going to do a little short on it. I'm going to try. Red Note is basically the Chinese version of TikTok. It's where all the Americans went when TikTok was banned. Oh, okay. I see. I wanted to buy Precure merch for like the first time. Then I saw the prices and then I realized how broke I was for it. Girl, there's ways of buying, and there's merch that you can buy. You know, because you, for you and Idol, I liked buying the items, but I also bought like the acrylics and such. But usually I think I don't know, to each their own, obviously. But if you want Precure merch and you want to not spend a lot, I would recommend the acrylics. I would recommend the cards. The cards are very cheap too. But the problem is always the shipping and the taxes. We that are not in Japan suffer a lot because of it. Sometimes in certain places, there's like some Japanese stores in other countries that you're going to be able to find some Precure stuff, but it's hard. Who else doesn't want Kimito Idol Precure to end? Rolling Station? Me. I'm going to read the synopsis for today's episode, and then I'm going to record a video on Arcana Shadow. Let's do it. Steampunk. That would be nice. Think we'll see Goddess Idol Style make its TV debut? I don't. I think that what we had was already... Hello, Carolata, sorry. Hello. I think we're going to see them in their regular forms. I don't even think we're going to see the Idaho Ribbon Style today. I think. I'm going to a steakhouse with my parents and my friend for my birthday. Oh my god! Delicious! The fashion collection and the Thanksgiving merch left me in debt. Girl, I am not being able to find the Cure Wink acrylic because when I went to buy the Thanksgiving merchandise, I did not get the Cure Wink acrylic because it was already sold out. And now I'm going to have to buy it secondhand, right? And I'm not being able to find it. I searched for it today and nowhere. We're doing arts today. Yes, we are. And there's another interesting thing about Idol merch, the UN Idol merch, which is they were doing the collab with Sweets Paradise. They the collabs with Sweets Paradise was amazing. Like the acrylics are amazing, and there's even other cures and like not cures, other idols from the Precure franchise. And there's even Cure Connect there too. I said Cure Connect is going to have 2 acrylics. No, he has 3 because he has the Sweets Paradise acrylic as well. And they are going to release, I think they have already released the Sweets Paradise collab merch online. We are able to get them online now. And I'm like, should I get them? But I'm waiting for next month because I need to pay the bills for January. January is the month in Brazil that we pay the big taxes of the year. Everything is in January. So I had to pay lots of things. So unfortunately, I was not able to get everything I wanted this month. And I'm like, okay, next month I might get like the leftovers from UN Idol that I still want to get. And then it's gone. And the one merch I'm thinking of getting from Star Detective is the Mashutan plushie. But I am like, okay, I'm going to think about it. But I'm probably going to get it. I'm not going to resist. I just don't want to start another collab. Not a collab. I don't want to start another collection. Oh my god. When I tell you I was dying from Dark Uni, just standing there in Idol's song, I fell off my bed. Girl, she was watching. She was seeing light for the first time. Now, do you know Madison Beer? I know she exists. Episode 49 is the last episode, yes. Try checking after February 12. I think that was the estimate Zen Market gave me that that's when it will arrive at the warehouse. Okay. I'll try. Because, girl, I cannot miss that. I need it. I think like there's going to be the local event and people are going to be there. There's going to be merch being sold there. And I'm like rooting for someone to buy the Nana acrylic, the Wink acrylic, and resell it. Please. I know Madison Beer, she was part of KDA from League. I think that's how I got to know her. Who's being obsessed with Zara Larson lately? I'm so happy that Zara Larson is getting attention because she's everything. Oh, you're going to Madison Beer's concert! Yes! That's amazing. I love concerts. Oh my god. That's gorgeous, Chloe. Enjoy. I'm going to be crying so much during the final episode that I'm going to not see through my tears. Girl, I think same. Can I be completely honest? 2025 was the year of idols, at least for me, not only because of UN Idol Precure, but also because of K-pop Demon Hunters and my first year as a Stray Kids fan. Laura, that's amazing. I think that the UN Idol season really reignited the passion for idols, and I also feel like it helped people understand a little bit more on the power of idols. Did Idol Precure said that it's their final concert because will the transformation pack be taken away? No. What happened was that what Uta said to justify the title last concert was... What was it again? It was because it is the final time they're going to go against darkness. The people are going to have to deal with darkness. I think that's more or less what Uta has given as the reason why this was called the final concert. But obviously we know it's because it's the final episode. But we don't know how things are going to play out, if they're going to keep their powers. I believe they are going to keep their powers because I think the season is going to end with the concert. And I'm very curious for the song. I think they're going to sing the opening at the end. But I believe we're going to hear another song. I think it's like my guess is that it's going to be Garden. And if the different song is going to be played through the show, it should be We Are UN Idol Precure. I love that song. And it has a little bit of each of the characters. You know, I love that part. Kokoro, kyun kyun, kokoro. Kokoro, kyun kyun shitemasu, Q wa kyun kyun. And then the kiss part. Onesama, kisu, onesama, kisu. Chimui yo, Q wa kisu. I love this song, girl. A, I, do, ru. Da-da-da. Da-na-na. Na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Supotora ito. Let's go idol. We're idol Precure, shiny, shiny idol. The quintet of the opening. How can I send my OCs? Carolata. You can send it on my Instagram. On my Instagram, Magical Cinnamon, or on my Blue Sky, Magical Cinnamon as well. And Discord, Lel Cinnamon. Hello, Brad Clone. Hello, hello. You missed lots of crying. Lots of crying. I hope Darkini doesn't get off easy. I want her to go off easy because I want the episode to deal with other things. But let's read the synopsis for today's episode because I think it's gonna be an amazing episode nonetheless. But let's read the synopsis because I think there's one thing that's interesting about it. So today's episode is called Together With You. Kira kira. Kira kinang. Exactly, kira kiranang. Sophia, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you very much. Together with you, Sophia. Kira kilala. You are my rival. Me and Sophia are rivals. I don't know if you guys know this because she also loves Kabaton just like me, and we're fighting for is Kabaton Polly? I don't know. I wouldn't be able to share. Thank you, Sophia, very much. Okay, so this song is called Together With You, Kirakilala, and today is episode 49, which is the last episode. And in this episode, the girls are all going to be sucked in pitch black darkness. Uta is going to be able to stand back up, but still she's going to be sealed away in this world of darkness. And she's going to be all alone with no one around. But then she's going to be frozen in place. But as if she is searching for something to rely on, she takes something out. Meanwhile, in Hanamichi Town, still shrouded in pitch black darkness, a few small lights begin to shine. There's another synopsis for this episode, which I think is interesting, and I'm going to read it as well, which is, though overwhelmed by Darkine's power, Uta somehow manages to stand back up, only to finally be sealed away inside her pitch black darkness. Uta's voice trembling asks, "Why do you want to plunge the world into darkness?" In response, Darkine reveals her true objective. So obviously we're going to know why Darkine is doing what she's doing. Standing all alone in the darkness of that world shown to her, Uta can do nothing but face the void. Hanamichi Town remains swallowed in total darkness, but before long, a few small lights begin to flicker on. And it's obvious what those small lights are. Right? This is all an idol needs to stand up and keep on going. And that's probably when we're going to have the last battle between the idol Precure and Darkine inside her darkness. I think that's what we see in the preview. And after she's beat, I think they're going to get ready for the last concert. And the episode is going to end with the concert itself. So, I think two things that I find important for the synopsis. Darkine is going to find and is going to show her true motive. I mean, obviously. And we're going to have the people from Hanamichi Town believing in the idols and giving them power. This is very Precure. This is very Precure. This is a very Precure thing for Precure to be motivated and powered up by the lights of people. But it's obviously going to hit harder when it comes to idols and, fans rooting for those idols. It's going to be different. It's going to it's gonna have a different feel over it. Thursday marked my 5-year anniversary of being an anime fan. That's nice. Yay. I've heard of Precure for a long while, just never got into it till last year thanks to the Imani's video. Imani's video was everything. Girl, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything. Hello, Cinnamon. What year you first heard of Precure? 2007. I think. Carlotta, please. Don't spam. Please. Send your message once, girl. Send your message once. We're going to read it. Carolata. It's not Carlotta. Carolata. Don't spam. Please. Darkine's true objective: be evil because I'm a villain. Simple, done, season over. Yes, I also think she is the embodiment of darkness. I think she is one of those villains. You know, this season feels very classic Precure in terms of like, ooh, the villain. Oh, I'm just bad. I'm just evil. It's just like I'm the embodiment of evil. The Precurist Precure has ever Precured. Love, does this mean I can ask to put a character on screen? Of course. Bring it on. And by the way, people who sent super chats, if you still want to add characters to the screen, girl, bring them on. We can add more characters. And while you think about it, I think Wonderful was a very good season too. Very good. I just don't like the start. Like, I was not vibing with the start of the season, but I think Wonderful was a great season. I'm just getting ready for the Precure Arcana video. I think we have some nice things to discuss. I need the website as well. And the toys. Where is the toy? I know. Let me open the promo images because it's always good to have them around. There's one image of the toys that I also want in the video, which is here. So last week we were talking about Arcana Shadow, to the fact that she does not introduce herself as a star detective, right? So this is one thing that I am going to talk about in the video too. So let's go. Sounds like what I predicted, but I thought they be together before the world was almost plunged into darkness. I hope Darkini is able to see the light. I think that this is what UN Idol has been about. Like, idols bring light. I think that's the message of the season. Idols bring light, and I think that they are going to be able to bring light to Darkini. You know, Darkini is only darkness, but only darkness does not exist. I think it's like something like that. I don't know. That's my philosophy for the season. Hello, Trees. Hello. How are you? Wonderful Precure was the first season I watched with my husband, and he included a reference to it in his vows for our wedding. That's so sweet. Oh my God, Dusty, that's everything. I love it. Had to leave live for a second. Let's get Kabaton and May May. Let's get them. Let me just okay, let's get those two. Kabaton, May, Wonderful, Precure, PNG. Let's get the kings. I love this image of Kabaton. Let's get the kings on screen. Mei was such an icon. Let's go. Look, this Kabaton image is everything. This is the only Kabaton acrylic we have. The only Kabaton acrylic we have. It's a crime that we don't have more. But it is what it is. Kabaton is going to be here. Behind Kiss. I really feel like they should push the villains more. And they were trying to do it. They were trying to do it in Delicious. They tried. They made plushies. But they should do more. They should do more. And Parfait Puffin. There's Parfait and there's Puffin now. Mei. I mean, come on. Mei is everything. I mean, Mei can be like here. Oh my god, thank you everybody. Mei is a sheep, but he's the goat. I have a theory. Does every Precure season happen at the same time? Girl, I can't think about it. I can't think about it. My mind is gonna fuse. I summon Kabaton. Let's go to Kabaton and then let's go to the video. I am going, as I said, I'm going to record a video on Arcana Shadow. I'm very, very curious as to what she has in store for us as a character. So we're going to talk a little bit about her, what her name means. But my baby Kabaton is my baby. I love him. Okay, so after the video, we're gonna do the arts. So if you have arts, send them my way. Let's go. Look at the visual I did. The little visual I did for the video. One of them. I just need to know the order I'm gonna do it. Let's go.
At GeoCubATL donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Are Michiru and Kaoru cures, or were they just borrowing the powers? Causes they keep showing up as cures. Full moon running dash.
In the season itself, I was watching, like I was starting to watch Precure at that era, but I don't remember if they were considered cures, like, because, like, for example, they don't call themselves cures in the show. It's different, for example, than Cure Connect. Cure Connect is clearly a special cure. Cure Infini is clearly a special cure. Cure Lumiere, clearly Cure Oasis, etc. Michiru and Kaoru, they got the powers to help in the final battle, and it seems like they and we saw that in Otona, they kept on being connected to this part of their lives in a way, and they were VTubers. I loved that so much. But also, I think, because there is a differentiation, for example, Satoru and Daifuku are officially not considered cures in their special forms. They are special warriors, whatever you want to call them, but they're not technically cures. They are like black pepper status, you know? I don't remember if there were like other women. I'm thinking about if we have other characters that were warriors, but not cures. I think only guys. But there's also Michiru and Kaoru, right? Michiru and Kaoru. But yes, they borrowed the cure powers. You can make a case if you want to and then say, yes, they are cures because they borrowed the cure powers. Oh my god. Geocup, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Hello, Teacup! If people hate her for changing, they aren't a true Arcana fan. Michiru's cure Bride and Kaudu's cure Windy. Final answer. Daifuku's cure Pion and Satoru's cure Wisdom. Final answer. Always known them as Pionderful Precure from fan terms, and I thought they were cures. Yeah, they're not. Like, officially, they are not. I think there was an interview from, I don't remember who, but it was part of the Wonderful Precure team, and they talked about the status of both Satoru and Daifuku. Like, they are special warriors. That's, I think, the term that they use. I don't necessarily remember the term. But they made a differentiation on, like, oh, they're cures, they're not cures. You know, they're not cures, but they are special warriors, you know? I tell people take, but they don't listen when I say that about Satoru and Daifuku. I think that there is one thing that we can say about official information. And I think there's also, you as a fan, you can take that information and I think it's, what I'm trying to say is that I think it's not that serious. If people consider Satoru and Daifuku cures, it's not that serious. You know, even though someone from the team said they're not, it doesn't matter. People can still consider them as cures, you know? Like, it doesn't change anything at the end of the day. You know, I feel like it at least. Technically, they're not. But if people consider them like, oh, special cures from Wonderful, let them, you know? Let them do it. I think there's no issue. I feel like if you know, like, what the team has said and the official stance on them, and you still think they're cures, like, for you, they're cures, that's totally fine. I really don't see a problem in that. Like, I don't see a problem in that, I think. Wonderful Precure will be able to get their transformation packs after the last episode. No. No. I mean, maybe there's, like, in the future, there's going to be an Otona Wonderful and then they get their powers back. That can happen. But for now, no. Because the sequel that we have for Wonderful, which is the Thanksgiving event, they did not get their powers back. They just chatted and had fun in a pajama party. Anyways, let's record a video about Arcana Shadow. I just want to see what I have here. So I have the characters. I'm going to open Arcana Shadow already so that it doesn't load. And I'm also going to open Mystique. Because Mystique is Forgotten Girl. I just want to use Mystique as an example. And then there's the visuals. I'm going to start with this one. No, I'm going to start with this. And this. This is also something I want to talk about, but okay. I'm going to start with this one because I think it's cool. Let's do it. Let's go. I'm going to be recording, so I won't be checking out the chat, but you can chat. Behave yourselves, please. Behave, babies. Anyways, let's do it. What am I going to hold on? Oh, perfect, right? Anyways, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Why didn't it start? Oh, it's going to start now. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Now. Star Detective Precure hasn't started yet, but Cure Arcana Shadow is being a phenomenon. She is being extremely popular. The fans have been adoring her, and she is also a mystery, an arcana, as her name says. She is still shrouded in mystery. We know very little about her, even though we already know a lot about this character. Hello everyone, it's Leo, you're on Magical Cinnamon, and today we are going to talk about Precure Arcana Shadow, this mysterious figure from Star Detective Precure that is starting soon. We're gonna go over what we already know about her characters, and we can also theorize onto who she is and what she's gonna do and what roles she is going to play in the season. So just to start, I want to say that, as I said before, we're going to go over official information and then we're going to jump into theory realm. Starting a little bit with who she is. Who is Arcana Shadow, or who is Ruruka Moria, this mysterious girl that we know very little about? Ruruka is a mysterious girl with a very laid-back personality. She does not conform to stereotypes. She doesn't say much, but she has a passionate side to her that she hides within. Her favorite food is ice cream, and her birthday is November 1st. She is a Scorpio, and this, I think, is going to make her even more interesting. Scorpios are people full of personality. Even though she's the quiet type, she is going to be full of personality, and I cannot wait. And as Precure Arcana Shadow, it's a very interesting thing about her because she is a cure, but despite being a precure, she is working as a member of the Phantom Thieves. We know very little about the Phantom Thieves, but in the trailer, we've already seen a glimpse of them.
At Serrano Manamo donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Kirakirlan Interpathan at Arcana Utami #1 always.
Thank you. I love when this happens, when I'm recording a video. Thank you very much, Uta. I love the little interruptions. So, thank you so much for the super chat. Precure Arcana Shadow is going to be working with the villains side of Star Detective Precure, who are going to be called Phantom Thieves. We know very little about them, apart from the fact that one of the members appeared in the trailer. And I have even seen some people theorizing that this person that we see on the trailer has a very similar color tone as Cure Eclair. And they've started theorizing, are they the same? I don't know, and this is not the point of the video at all. But it's interesting that in the character profiles that we see from both Arcana Shadow and Ruruka, she is not described as a villain. But it's interesting because her voice actor, Toya Manao, who's a huge voice actor, by the way, she's already crowning her as this very important character. And Toya Manao described her as an enemy of the Precure, and she also said that she is very excited for us to follow the journey and understand her side of the story. And so this makes me very excited for what Precure Arcana Shadow has in store for us. Now, let us talk a bit about her name. First of all, we have her transformation phrase, not her transformation phrase. We have her introduction phrase right here, which is: enveloped in mystery and secrecy, Precure Arcana Shadow. So, talking a bit about her name, let's go over the two words that compose her name. Starting the analysis of Arcana. Arcana in Latin can mean hidden things, it can mean secrets, or it can mean mysteries. And it's also related to inaccessible information. There is another aspect that is very interesting about Precure Arcana Shadow's character, which is the fact that the word Arcana can also be related to tarot. And this seems to play a big role in her character, and we're going to see why a little bit later because of the rod that she is holding, and we already have some information on the rod as well. The relation between Arcana, the word, and Tarot is that in Tarot, Arcana means the secrets or the mysteries within the tarot deck. In tarot, there is the major arcana cards and the minor arcana cards. The major arcana cards are cards that are going to represent the bigger aspects of your life, the overall aspects of you and who you are, and the minor arcana are going to represent like little things of your day and, you know, little things when you're doing the readings. The minor arcana are going to represent like minor events in your life. If you are a tarot reader, if you know more about tarot, please explain this better to me, because I know like only the basics of the basics. And obviously, shadow means something, this area that is blocked by light. And shadow is often used either to intensify the idea of a secret or a mystery, right? But there is another thing about Arcana Shadow that makes her very iconic already in the world of Precure, which is the fact that she already stands out only because of her name as Arcana Shadow. And why is that? Well, Arcana, usually in Precure, the cure names are composed of two words, cure something. We have some exceptions as Shiny Luminous and Milky Rose, but their names are still composed of two words, Shiny and Luminous, Milky and Rose. There are other two exceptions that I can think of, which are Cure La Mer and Cure Mashiri, which are names that are composed of more than two words. For example, Cure La Mer is called Cure La Mer. La Mer means the sea. And Cure Mashiri is Cure, correct me if I'm wrong, my darling. Or something like that. I still think that Arcana Shadow as a name stands out even after us having La Mer and Mashiri, because those two are like in a way having words that are going to not be nouns. There is, for example, an article and a noun, La Mer, and Mashiri is a pronoun and a noun. Pronoun and an adjective, right? I think. Mashiri is French, so I'm not really sure. But in case of La Mer, the sea, it's, talking about the sea itself. In Arcana Shadow, we have two different words entirely that are two different nouns. So I really believe that Cure Arcana Shadow, just by the name, already stands out in the 91 cures we have in the franchise as of now. Can you believe it? Insane amount of cures. We're getting close to 100. And there is another thing that is very interesting about Cure Arcana Shadow. Let's go over the website once again for us to check out her name. So here is her name in Japanese. Cure Arcana Shadow. And here is her civilian name. Moria Ruruka. What's interesting about her name is this particular thing right here. Why? If you notice in Japanese language, if you check out the writing in Japanese language, you're going to see that there is no space between the words. You just write one word close to each other, right? And this is how this language is done. This is how this language is written, right? I am Brazilian, and so when I'm writing in Portuguese, I add spaces between the words. In Japanese, those spaces do not appear, right? As we can see here, Cure Arcana, there is no space between Cure and Arcana. But they have made it very clear that there is a space between Arcana and Shadow by adding this dot right here in the middle. This dot is called Nagakuro. And Nagakuro is kind of like this stop that is added into the language when they want to highlight something that is going to be that needs a pause. So you have Arcana, there's like this pause, there's this break, and then Shadow. So this is an interesting thing. There is no space, for example, in La Mer or Mashiri, their names are just written like directly. And we get this with Arcana Shadow. This also makes her very intriguing and very special already. As we can see here, for example, for Cure Mystique, there is nothing like that. And there is something else that Arcana Shadow is different than the other cures. This is the cover of the toy merch pamphlet. And then here we can see every phrase of every cure, every introduction phrase of every cure. And there is one specific thing that happens in every cure of this season except Arcana Shadow. Cure Answer, Cure Mystique, and Cure Eclair all introduce themselves. They have their introduction phrase, and after they finish saying their introduction phrase, they say, "Me tante Cure Mystique. Me tante Cure Answer. Me tante Cure Eclair." When it comes to Cure Arcana Shadow, she introduces herself directly as Cure Arcana Shadow. She does not introduce herself as Me Tante Cure Arcana Shadow. She does not do that. That means that Cure Arcana Shadow is not, at least not at the start, and I think we already knew that, she is not part of Star Detective Precure. Will she join the team later? Probably. But we can discuss this a little more after we discuss another aspect of her character, which is the following. So we already know one thing about Star Detective Precure. Cure Answer and Cure Mystique are both going to appear in the first episode based on the trailer that we saw that both of them are going to transform together. In the first few episodes and in the first few months, February and March, we're probably going to have the season with only the two of them, even though Cure Arcana Shadow might already appear. We don't know. But we're only going to see Cure Arcana Shadow transforming or Ruruka transforming into Cure Arcana Shadow probably in April. And why do we have this sense that it's going to be in April? Because of the toys. One of the toys that is already lined up for an April release is Tier Arcana Rod, which is the rod that she is holding, that Cure Arcana Shadow is holding right there. This is the transformation item used by Cure Arcana Shadow in Star Detective Precure. And this is going to be the toy that is going to be her transformation device, and it's probably also going to work as her weapon, as her finisher item, which is different than the Star Detective cures that have a transformation item and a weapon and a wand, right? She's probably going to have two in one. And what happens is that you can insert a Makoto Jewel and rotate the card. That is why we were discussing earlier that she is probably going to have a strong tarot motive, because we have a card right there in the rod, even though it's not a tarot card as it looks like. But I think it's all going to play in the motive of the tarot cards that is so connected to the name that she has as a cure, the Arcana name, right? And so she's going to insert the jewel there, and with the jewel, she is going to be able to transform into Arcana Shadow, right? And this toy, since it's getting released in April, that's probably when we're going to see her transformation in the show, even though Ruruka is probably going to be introduced as a character earlier than that. This toy has voiced lines from Cure Arcana Shadow and also Mashutan, who is her fairy partner. In April, we're also going to have the Mashutan plushie release, meaning we're probably going to have more of Mashutan in April as well. We're going to see more of Mashutan be introduced in the season in April. And another thing is that we know that Mashutan is a fortune teller fairy. She is going to have this ability, and so this is going to be something that she's going to work with whenever we have her in the show, right? And so this is probably going to play a big theme in Arcana Shadow. Another thing that we need to consider here is that we already have the toys for April. And that means that in April, we're not, or at least it seems, we're not going to have Cure Eclair yet. Cure Eclair is probably going to be set to join the team later than that, probably in June, which is when we usually have an addition of Cure or Cures in the seasons. We have this basically every year of Precure. And it's probably going to be when Eclair joins the team. Eclair is going to join as Star Detective Precure, as we saw in her character profile. But it's going to be different with Arcana Shadow. There are some theories looming around that Arcana Shadow is one Cure name, and later on she might get another one after she becomes Star Detective Precure. Cure Arcana, for example, or even something like Cure Arcana Light. We don't really know. Another thing that makes Cure Arcana very special is that she is a black Cure. Black Cures are very, very rare in the Precure franchise. Cure Black was probably the only one before the addition of Cure Kiss in You and Idol Precure, Cure Kiss I Love You. And Cure Arcana Shadow is going to be the third black Cure. But what if something happens and she changes later? As I've been saying, there are some theories looming around over Arcana Shadow and what she can become if she ends up joining the team as a Star Detective Precure, because she is not a Star Detective as Cure Arcana Shadow. That does not mean that she cannot join the team as Cure Arcana Shadow and they just change her transformation entrance and put her as Arcana Shadow after she joins. But we don't know if that is going to be the case. Another interesting thing about Duruka is that we can already see how she is probably going to store her Arcana Rod. It's the same as the other two girls. They store their transformation devices as a pendant, and Duruka is going to be the same as well. And another interesting thing is that the Tier Arcana Rod, as we can already see, is going to be a big toy. And I mean, since it's already going to be big in the show itself, and it's going to probably be somewhat like this. It's not going to be as long as it is in the promo image, because it would never work as a toy like that. Thinking about shipping not only to other countries but across Japan, a huge rod like that would not be as easy for them to maneuver around. And so this is probably going to be something like the baton from You and Idol. It's 40 something centimeters long. So it's going to be a long rod as a toy as well, just not as long as the real one as we see in the promo images. But what is being intriguing for me is the fact that Cure Eclair is joining the show at some point. What if Cure Eclair does not transform by herself? And if she doesn't transform by herself, she's going to have her own toy. And maybe we're going to have a Cure with two different transformation items. And another thing that I forgot to mention about Cure Arcana Shadow is that we have lots of Cures that are villains first, and then they become Cures later. Cure Arcana Shadow already stands out because she is not a character who is someone and then after a while, after a new event, she's going to become a Cure. No, she already starts the season as a Cure, and at the same time that she's a Cure, she is working with the villain's side. We don't know why she's working with the villain's side. We don't know her reasonings, but I believe this is the first time, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the first time that we have a Cure who is already a Cure working in the antagonist side of things. We've had characters who worked on the antagonist side and then later became Cures. Or like Cure Tender in Happiness Charge, for example, that had a little period of her story being a villain as Cure Tender. but she was never. And everything I'm discussing here, comparing her to other cures, I am comparing her to main cures. Okay, we have lots of other cures that have more than 2 names in Happiness Charge, for example, as the international cures, but this is not part of the point that I'm trying to make here. I'm only considering the main cures from the main teams, right? I'm not considering secondary cures. I'm not considering special cures or anything like that. And so I really believe she is the first one. I'm trying to think of others, but I don't think there's any other that was already a cure before she came to the cure side. They were other characters, be them brainwashed or working with them, with the villains, because they wanted to or because they believed it was the right thing. And then later, they became cures again. They became cures. Cure Arcana Shadow is starting the season as a cure and working with the Phantom Thieves. We just don't know why. And I'm very curious for all of the theories. And I feel like this is a season that we're going to have to put our thinking caps on and get ready to theorize, because it's all about the detectives. Are you ready to get thinking? Hanamaru! Things are getting interesting. Star Detective Precure is starting January 31st for us, and I'm still waiting for that special Crunchyroll announcement. And I want to know from you, do you believe Cure Arcana Shadow is going to join the Star Detective Precure team and still keep her Cure Arcana Shadow name? Or do you think she is going to change and become someone else and even change colors as a cure? Do you think that's possible for a cure? Well, she already has lots of firsts, so I wouldn't be surprised with another first coming from her. And another thing that I feel is going to be extremely exciting about her is her voice actor. Toyama Nao is an amazing, amazing voice actor. She is gonna blow us all away with her performance, and I cannot wait to see what she has in store for us and what Arcana Shadow has in store for us. I am ready to get Hanamaru! Yay! We did it. Oops. Girl, we had another cure that I forgot. Cure Muse. That's true. Cure Muse. We had Cure Muse. I think Cure Muse was the OG. She wasn't working with the villains. Cure Muse was like a rogue. She was a rogue. She wasn't working with the villains technically, but she was a rogue. Like she was working by herself, which was also very iconic. She was also very iconic. Kaede Honda is finally voicing a cure. Jet Senpai is winning the poll. Shushutan is losing. I'm shocked. People like the bald fairy. People like the bald fairy. Cure Nancy Drew. Hello, Marian. Oi, Shiny. What weapon does Arcana Shadow has? I think you just saw that in the video that we were talking about. Even the Diva Chloe is here. Guys, send me the art. Send me the arts. Doesn't Cure Yum Yum count as a cure with 2 words? I think it's like the same case as Kyun Kyun. It's like the 2 words are supposed to bring like the one thing, you know, like the like Kyun Kyun is an onomatopoeia, Yum Yum also, you know. I'm just going to be waiting patiently for Eclair. I'm waiting for Mashutan. Like, Mashutan is my diva. Girl, if she gets a human form, I want to see it. I like Shushutan. I love Rodent Adjacent Fairies. I miss Tart every day. You know what? Who I miss a lot? Puduns. The bald fairy. Oh my god. Girl, my throat is hurting today. I'm gonna get the arts ready. Let's go. I was supposed to add someone. Arcana Shadow, isn't it? To the screen. I think it is, right? Someone sent me a super chat. Uta sent me a super chat. Let me get it. I think I already have it. I already have it. Gente, para os meus brasileiros que estão aqui. Vocês estão assistindo BBB? Eu estou obcecado pelo BBB. Ontem eu fiquei assistindo um tempão. Ai, como tá bom esse BBB. Meu Deus, como eu quero me alienar, mas eu não consigo porque o BBB não tá alienante. Que ódio daquele Matheus ridículo. Ai, gente, que ódio que eu tenho dessas pessoas. Ai. Gente, mas assim, ó, fazia tempo que um BBB não era tão bom. Nossa, fazia muito tempo.
At macOS_Mohaviosk donated 99 cents through Super Chat.
Thank you, Cookie. Thank you very much. I am gonna show you the bald fairy. I'm gonna show you the bald fairy. Look at her. But girl, I am not gonna... No, the plushie itself is cute, but what is this? Why did they add this? This is so ugly. But no, this is Cure Answers. This is the picture that Cure Answers voice actor posted on her Twitter account. And the Pochitan plushie looks really cute. This is Answer. I think this is this Mystique? I think so because of the toy. Girl, look at that. I love... The bald fairy is cute. As a plushie, it's cute. Toda semana eu tô com raiva de um homem diferente no BBB. Gente, eu só quero...
At Oni Tears donated $2 Canadian and 79 cents through Super Chat. Leo ASMR Fund. Sorry I fell asleep TTWTT.
Oh my god, Jamie, I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm screaming. Sometimes I'm screaming and I might scream at you. I don't want to do that. Get sleepy with my voice. I like the idea. I like the idea. Go rest. You're probably tired. Go rest. ASMR Fund. Oh my god. Thank you guys. Thank you. What are your thoughts on Idol Precure? My thoughts on Idol Precure are... I'm gonna have to find the full thing. I never remember. I'm gonna have to read. Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before, unafraid to reference or not reference, put it in a blender, shit on it, vomit on it, eat it, give birth to it. That's my opinion on UN Idol. Have you accepted Pochitan as your item travel savior? Girl, no. Do nada ele falando em português. Às vezes acontece, gente. É aquela coisa. Okay, I went back and saw the prediction for the ending tonight. We totally agree on it on being Garden. Trace, if it is Garden, I'm gonna cry. I want it to be... We Are You and I Don't Precure, because that song is everything. It deserved to be in the show. But if it's Garden, it's going to be like this moment of emotion, this moment of, you know? Oh my God, I don't even know. I don't even know. For a second, I thought I saw Sakura. I was about to say, oh my gosh, she's a Precure fan, but no, it's not her. Sakura from Le Seraphim, AKB. We're going to lose 6 idols with Kimi Puri, the idol Precure, and our queen Chiharu Yoshitake. Girl, Chiharu Yoshitake leaving the Precure franchise. I don't know how I feel about that. I know how I feel about that. I feel very sad. But it's something that I don't know. I feel like she's blooming, and she has released her first solo single this last year, so maybe she was already preparing for like this solo career that is not going to be 100% reliable, relying on Precure, you know. So Laura, were you rapping? What the hell is that? Guys, come on, there's a Lady Gaga reference. It's a Lady Gaga reference. Lady Gaga said this, but I sent you my edition. If it's Garden, I'll be happy because it's an unofficial Nana song because she played it twice during the duration. We got a Wonderful Smile last year. Bring out the emotional final song, right? Did you say something? I think the plastic part is for the Makoto Jewels, probably. But it looks so ugly. It looks so ugly. Why is she leaving? I think she's leaving because she is leaving. You know, she's been on Precure for a long time, and I don't know. Maybe she's not leaving entirely because she, for example, Machiko used to. Ow, I hit myself. Machiko used to be huge on Precure. Like she used to be a huge Precure. A huge Precure professional. She used to be a lot on Precure, but she is now a super successful voice actor, super successful singer, and she's reverenced wherever she is. Like she became extremely powerful, and I believe that this is something that can happen to Chihaya as well because she's very, very talented. She has so much charisma. And Ishii Ami, who started on Hirogaru Sky, she is continuing on Precure still. She is keeping on with Precure. So I feel like she is able to keep on with the legacy, you know, of Precure. Chihaya, I feel like, is now opening up her horizons a little more because Precure usually likes having professionals that, especially when it comes to music, that are very focused on Precure. It's very rare for us to find artists that are like that have a solidified career doing Precure music. Sometimes it happens for the movies. I was expecting for it to make a comeback this year with the idols, but it didn't. Surprisingly or unsurprisingly, it didn't. I feel like they don't want to do it. Because we had, for example, Morning Musume doing a Precure song. We had Barry's Kobo doing a Precure song for certain movies, but it's been a long time ago. Nowadays, we have people that work on Precure already, keeping on working with Precure. Shihayu Yoshitake, I mean, she's probably not going to be in this season anymore, but she has worked on Precure a lot. And whenever we needed a song that was not sung by the Cures, it was her. It's now Ishiami as well. And we're having other people that are entering the Precure music world. And I feel like we are... people are, this is good for those people. This is good for those professionals because they are becoming like stronger when it comes to work, to their work. So this is a good thing. This is a very good thing. But I'm gonna miss Chihaya Yoshitake. She's amazing. She's a diva. But it happens. Let me tell you good news about me. Tell me. Bald is beautiful. Thank you, I guess. Oh my god. Okay, I got the ones from Discord. Let me get the ones from Insta and the ones from Blue Sky. Let's go. Oh my god, Banane is going to see BTS. Oh, that's everything, Banane. Girl, we're getting an exclusive look today at something special here on Insta. I love it. And now Blue Sky. Let's go. Oh, I open it up. There's already a beautiful art by Omi Q. Let's go. We have Omi Q. We have Bread. Oh my god. You guys are all so talented. Girl, I can't deal. You guys rock so much. Okay. Does anyone still have arts to send? I think I got them all. Oh, you're starting you're running. That's great. That's great. Jet Senpai is so loved. He's a treasure bean. Reminds me of Shouten Lee from Cardcaptor. I'm very curious to see how this is gonna play out. Yuki Kaji already, girl, he's gonna be a very important character. And he's gonna be very popular too. I think Arcana Shadow and Jet Senpai. I'm going to miss all the Kokoro and the Katana art. I won't miss people shipping the cures with the generals again. When we have official one, people will ignore it or ship it with them another cure. Jet Senpai is my son. Please be kind to him. Rie is awesome. She is. Rie Kitagawa, she's everything. She is everything. Hello, I know you're very sad about the Idol season ending. Me too. As much as I love Idols, there's always Love Live. My favorite when it comes to Idols. Tori, yes, it's ending. I'm sad. May the first day of challenge, I've been doing a cold shower. Oh, girl, I hate cold showers. My showers are very hot. Like, I always make like a sauna. I'm gonna miss Idol Precure so much, Luna. Sent you Aquatic, I got yours, Crearia. Dozareski Show and Star Detective. Oh my god, Parfait Puffin, what are you doing? Your Idol's voice actor has tweeted about the last episode. There's been lots of tweets, and there was a very beautiful tweet from Setsuji Sato. Setsuji Seto, who is the voice actor from Zakuri. He tweeted every name for the cures. Idol, Wink, Kyun Kyun, Zakyun, Kiss. Thank you. Very beautiful. I think, especially the voice actors who have worked like all year long in the season, I feel like they feel very attached to the characters that they've been playing. So It must be very hard for them. Anyways, let's check out the arts for today. Girl, I guess I'm the bald fairy now. I need some water. Wanted. Girl, my price is high. I just noticed. My price is very high. But yes, if you were asking about the bald fairy that we're talking about is Pochitan. Pochitan is officially our new bald fairy. We have a new one now. Pecorin, I guess you're safe. Guess you're safe. Anyways, let us start. And today we're starting with Chloe. Chloe has sent us a beautiful artwork from Precure Luna. Civilian name Laura. Birthday 15th of June. She is a Gemini. The best. Personality, energetic, affectionate, and hopeless romantic. Very cute, just like me with Kabaton. I'm her. And girl, she is so beautiful. Look at this diva. Girl, I can't. I love this hair. Oh my god, I love it. I love her civilian form. I love this Pure form so much. And her transformation device. It's so beautiful. Look at her. Her with a little cell phone right there. Precure Luna. I'm a fan. But there's someone better than Luna. Pook. Look at Pook. In the snow. Just chilling. Pook is Pook. We love Pook in this household. Jamie, thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good night. Get some rest. And now we are on to our friend Pinkberry with her babies. Himari, Mitsuki, Tsumugi, and their profile pictures that she made. And now we have Chi, the best. Sakura, Tamaki, Airi, and Ding Ding. But we have more. Julia, Eru, Subaru. I can't read. Hitomi? What is this? Mutomi? I can't read this first one. Something Tomi. Something Tome. Mutome? I don't know. I'm sorry. Bibi. Ringu. Yay. And now we're going to Crearia. Let's check out their creations. Where's Crearia? Here. Making my shade dolls. Crearia is sewing, baby. Look, oh my god, this is very Sheikai. This is very Sheikai. I love it. This must be very hard to make. Look at the mouth. And the devilish face. Oh, the devilish tail. Cute. Now we're moving on to Aquatic. Aquatic has shared with us. I was sketching out Sonia in her outfit, but it didn't go well, so I decided to deconstruct the outfit and remake in my style plus her jacket. So let's see what we have. We have the shoes, and she wears rollers. I vibe with Sonia already. Sonia is a rollerblader. Very, very idol-y. What else do we have? Is this a pochette? A little bag? Her top? Oh, the jacket. It's kind of like rockish. I feel a rockish vibe from the jacket. The ribbon and the details in the hair. I really like it. Oh, Pinkberry did one more. I'm gonna show it. But we have a meme also. Poor Pochitan. Is Pochitan gonna be bullied by us? Barfy Puffin, let me know. Are you going to bully Pochitan? Are we gonna bully Pochitan? Is Pochitan gonna be our target? Thank you, Ritsuo Senpai, for being here. Have a good night. And now checking out Cookie's artworks for this week. We have Kiss and Zukun. Very nice. Using this reference for them. Very nice. We have I Will Miss Idol Precure. This is Cookie's OC, human Sona named Cassandra. I'm just like this now. This is my face today. No. And we also have Ween Ween Wink. Cure Wink making her appearance. Very cute. Stop the Pochitan hate, guys. Oh my god. Pochitan. Pochitan is going to be the memer of the season. We're going to meme Pochitan a lot. Hacky Moon has shared something with us. Are you guys ready? Heki hasn't posted this on their Instagram. This is our first look at this beautiful, amazing Cure Answer artwork from Heki Moon. Girl, look at this beautiful artwork from Cure Answer. Getting ready for getting ready for next week. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Heki, I'm just checking out Heki profiles. Heki's profile on Insta is Heki Moon. Like this. Heki Moon. Oh, it's right here already. No, but they have a profile. Heki Moon Boutique. Very posh, very posh. Have lots of great arts. And we are already checking out Cure Answer firsthand, baby. Firsthand. I love this. What a beautiful Cure Answer this is. Love it, love it, love it. We have Kelly as well sharing something with us. And she said, they said, this is Terrence and he is an elf. Very nice. And now moving on to Blue Sky. Omikyu, Mami Tomoe, work in progress, and Kimipuri GL2 designs. Ooh, oh my god, did you guys see the postponing of Madoka, the movie? Are you guys sad? Are you guys crying? I'm not sad. I want it to be good. Trio Dreams is here, baby. Try Trio Dreams and Zukun Kiss are here as well. Very nice renditions. Very good. Oh my god. And Omikyu is Omikyu at Blue Sky. Omikyu, as you can see here. We also have Rain Branch or Bread Clone. And here we have Answer and Mystique. Let's check it out. Let me repost this one too, since I'm already here. Look at them. Look at them. So cute, so cute, so cute. This is everything. And we have one more. We're getting the Lulu twin. Teaser from our first YouTube video. My goal is to release it Sunday. So Ariana and Mikuru fans, this is 90% about Eclair and Luruka. Oh my god. So this is the reference and this is the art. This is everything. Jet Senpai, Eclair. Oh, is this the villain we see in the trailer? I love this. I cannot wait to see the video. I want the video right now. Is the video done? You're gonna share with us, right? Bread Clone, please send it to me after you do it, after you post it. I need to see it. I need to see it. Now Fufal Mimi has done, or Crystal Every, or Hoshizora Miyuki at Blue Sky. VBS, Vivid Bad Squad of Project Sekai, teaming up with Sweet Precure of Precure in this art piece. Vivid Bad Squad, I like the name. And Sweet Precure. Girls, this is such a beautiful artwork. I love that this is like pencil done, right? And I love all of the details. It feels so organic. I don't know how to explain it. There's a charm in pencil art like this. Muse, my baby. I love Muse. Muse is my favorite from Sweet. Who's your favorite from Sweet Precure? And we also have this girl. This is Cute Collection. We have Cure Memoir, pink. Cure Yes, the orange. Cure Charge, the green. Cure Hug, the purple. And Cure Hero, the blue. I think Cure Sky would be very proud of Cure Hero, for sure. Girl, look at this baby. Hello, Lottie. Look at this baby. I love it. So, this queen is on our screen. I love... Oh, she's based on Yes. Very nice, girl. What a cute design. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Happiness Charge. So adorable. What beautiful designs. Hirogaru, obviously. Is this wonderful? I'm so bad. I am so bad at, like, noticing things. Cute Collection Precure. Very, very nice. We have one more Pinkberry artwork to check. Where is it? 13K, baby. S1 girls are slaying more and more because they got 13K. This is everything. And Cookie is already working on something related to Arcana Shadow. So we have the reference and we already have the pose. And now they're going to cook it up. And last but not least, not a proper artwork of anyone here, but Kamiketas are sharing their work for You and Idol Precure for episode 49. Beautiful artwork. And we don't really know. We don't really know. But this might be their goodbye for Precure. We don't know if they're going to keep on doing artwork for Star Detective. This might be their goodbye. Oh, honey. Let me just go back very quick because I need to get another artwork on Instagram. Oh my god, I can't. And I'm gonna share Pinkberry's artwork again because it was lagging. Where is it here? Okay, so. Oh my god. So, Pinkberry, I'm sorry your art was lagging. Let's open it again. Hello, Kayoni. And now we're going to check out Enjoy. I did not forget, but I need to go back to the other screen so that I can get it. Look at this. Star Detective Leona. A girl who is from Brazil, a very charming and fashionable girl. She nearly came to Star Detective Town with her partners. She loves pigs and she has a mini farm. Her favorite one is Kabamaru. Look at this girl. I love... I can't. Oh my god, I can't. Look at this nice detail. With him by her side, a new light of hope, she will be born. But I will tell soon what will happen. Oh, I already love this design. The yellow and green. This is everything. I love this so much. Enjoy. This is everything. This is everything. I love it. And I think there's one more for us to check. Let me check Blue Sky. Just a second. No. Yes, Yuki. Sorry. Let me see if there's more. Wait. Yes, okay. So, last week we checked out a little bit, and now we're checking out a little more of the Night of Illumination. This is Fanny. I'm giving them skin tones now. The KOL are based off of other members of ENs that aren't Free Smart. Team Flower. Girl, you are speaking Greek to me. I might change the art style. That means I have to draw Fanny again. But girl, this is a very cute artwork. And she has a cape. Are you team cape or are you team no cape? The cape made Madonna fall down. Do you ever see Madonna falling down because of the cape? And girl, I can't. Oh, I can't with the memes. Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, this is totally me. This is me. And is this true? In my mind, this is 100% true. Oh my god, this is everything. This is everything. I love the memes. But yes, it is almost time to say goodbye to an idol. As I said earlier, I'm having trouble. I'm having a hard time. It's going to be tough. I'm going to be very emotional today. And I'm sure I'm going to cry. I'm going to have fun. And earlier this week, I decided, I want to have a great moment, a great last moment with my idols. I need this last moment with them because it's just going to be special. I know it. This episode is going to be beautiful. I'm sure of it. But right now, I just have to say I've been very happy with you and Idol. I was very happy throughout this whole year, throughout this amazing experience. And it's great coming here every year, saying goodbye to a season, saying hello to another. It's not really time for us to say hello to Star Detective now because it's only next week. But this week is probably going to be full of news, full of new information. And I'm definitely going to bring them all here if there is something new. Remembering that last... in Hirogaru Sky, for example, we had the reveal of the voice actors from Wing and Butterfly during the first week of February. It was on Precure Day, I think, February 1st. So it was a little before the season started. This year, February 1st is going to be on the day of the season. It's going to be Precure Day in Japan, which is celebrated. Precure Day is celebrated February 1st. And I will bring it here, any news, but as I said, You and Idol was a great friend to me in 2025 and also here in 2026. It was also another great journey here at Magical Cinema, and I loved covering it week after week. I feel like when I talk about Precure, it's always something happy, something I love doing because I love Precure so much. But I've never been happier by talking about a season as I did with You and Idol. Every week coming after every episode. And I feel like I'm comfortable in saying that I really enjoyed my content this year, which is something that does not happen often. You know, I feel like sometimes I think it's normal, like you're doing something you're not like super keen on saying, oh, I loved doing this, or no, I love doing it, but I don't really love the final product, you know. But with You and Idol, I feel like I was able to share my passion, a little bit of my knowledge on idols and how I felt about the things that were happening in the season. I feel very strongly about You and Idol. I feel like it's really this friend of mine. Let's see how it's going to end. I have high hopes for this last episode. I cannot wait to see what those girls are going to deliver, what this last concert is going to be like. I really believe that the first episode started with this last concert. I don't know if you guys remember the first scene of You and Idol, which was Cure Idol's walking in and starting the concert. And so I really believe that's the end of the show. So they're going to connect it to the first episode. I'm also curious about if we're going to see something about the future, if Purina and Maderon are going to go back to Kila Land, if there's going to be like a sad goodbye. I don't think that's going to be the case, but I'm curious to see if that's going to be the case. It's going to be hard to say goodbye to those lovely characters, Uta, that taught us to be ourselves and to make us shine. Nana, that taught us to have courage and take the first step and also be able to look at others with empathy and help others so that we can help ourselves as well. Kokoro, who gave us the burning heart of the season. She was the passion embodied in one character who started with a lot of trauma but was able to deal with them with her friends and always having her heart beating faster. This is something I feel like we need to gather in our lives. We need to have passion inside of us and the heart always being ignited. The kokoro kyun kyun shitemasu feeling always needs to be inside of us. And I love Kokoro for that so much. We are going to have to say goodbye to Purirun, the most adorable and purest of heart of the fairies, who has been able to sacrifice what was the most important thing for her for the sake of the idol Precure, the ones that she loves so much. And she was able to be the one to actually fulfill the mission and ultimately save Kiraki Land. And also say goodbye to Maderon, the person who was excluded but found in Purirun a sister and even something more, and was able to grow and dream of bigger things in her life and accept not only herself but help from other people around her. You and Idol has been a journey. It has been a present, and I am always going to keep it close to my heart. This season has made me finally shake myself and say, you need to do it. You need to fulfill your dream. You need to fight for your dream. And I was, finally able to, strip myself away of my fears and actually go to Japan. And I was able to do it. And You and Idol was one of the motivators because I really wanted to see the movie in theaters, and I was able to do it. This season gave me a soundtrack of a part of my life. It gave me characters to hype me up. It gave me friends. It gave me good moments with my friends in real life, in internet life, and real life as well. By watching the season, by discussing the season, by talking about merchandise, by talking about news, by theorizing, and so many other things. And also, it made Magical Cinnamon be possible in one other year. Thank you all.
At GeoCubATL donated $1.99 through Super Chat. You and Idol Precure. Bye bye. Pink heart, blue heart, purple heart, white heart, black heart, peach, light blue heart.
Peach. Thank you very much, GeoCub. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I am going to miss this season so much. But thankfully, as we say goodbye to one, we say hello to another. And I'm very excited about Star Detective 2. And I feel like we are onto a great journey with Star Detective for sure. And I just, as I was saying, I feel like this, You and Idol also gave a chance for Magical Cinnamon to exist in another year. And so I'm very thankful to You and Idol Precure. I'm very thankful for Precure in general. I'm always thankful for Precure because Precure is always this friend that we can rely on. I like saying this a lot because it's really true. Precure is always there for us. No matter what we're going through, we can rely on Precure to be a friend, to be a helping hand somehow. And we can always have this moment here with in the live streams as well. And I'm very thankful to everyone who comes here every week. And we're going to be enjoying another year of greatness with Star Detective. But thank you very much to everyone who has followed the You and Idol journey in Magical Cinnamon, who has come here every week to check out the episode reviews, check out the Idol corners that I loved doing so much, and also to check out news and leaks and merchandise. It's been great. It's been amazing. And I loved every second of it. I loved every second. Thank you all very much. And I hope you guys have a great last episode of You and Idol. I'm going to enjoy every second of it, I'm sure. And even though I don't want to say goodbye, we're going to say goodbye. This time always happens. Thank you, babies, so much for another great live stream. Thank you all for being here today. We're going to be here next week too. It's still January, but I think I'm going to make it so that it's the first February live stream. Because we have to say hello to Star Detective, right? I don't know. I'm going to see what I do.
At GeoCubATL donated $4.99 through Super Chat. I just want to see how it handles this. Hulu Newing Ua He U H B H H H B B B B B B B B B B B N G Ha Hi.
Hiya hi. Hiya hi. Thank you so much, GeoCub. Oh my god. It handled it the best way possible. It killed it. Let's just say this. I love it. Anyways, babies, thank you all so much. Kira kira.